I'm happy to know you're still there. Now, on this segment, we'll be talking about physical fitness. Now, the concept of physical fitness is something that is a bit complicated. It's something that most people find complicated. They don't have a really good grasp of it. Some people even feel that if you appear slim or skinny, that's your fit already. But this is something we'll be talking about with our guest. She's a physiotherapist. She's Dr. Bukola Fatudimu. Thank you for joining us on Breakfast Weekend.
Good morning. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah.
So being fit, what's being fit?
Okay, let me start by defining what physical fitness is. It's the ability to carry out your daily activities, everything you need to do every day without being unnecessarily fatigued and still having enough energy for recreation. So that's how we define it. That's it in brief. So you can do everything you need to do without being unnecessarily tired, and then you still have enough energy for recreation. Take for example, there's some people that you ask them to take a flight of stairs, and before you're on the second flight, they're already panting. And like she said, it's not about being slim or being obese or being a bit on the big side. So it's function of your heart, of your cardiopulmonary system.
But it often looks like it's the people who are on the big side that have issues like that. The slimmer people, whether they even take care of their physical fitness, or if they even take care of doing some form of exercises or not, they don't necessarily get tired when they're going up those. I've not seen any anyway. It's more of the bigger people. So is it really, is slimming down really the thing, or keeping fit?
Okay, let me start by saying that whether you are slim or you're big doesn't mean you're fit. Like I said, it's a function of your heart.
Okay, so it's the heart that is being fit. Please break this
Explain.
thing. Is it the heart that is being fit or the body?
It's the body, but the heart is a major regulatory organ in the body. So it's the one that pumps blood and all of that. So physical fitness, like I said, is being able to take on your activities of the day without being unnecessarily fatigued. Okay, so whether you're big or you're slim, it doesn't mean you're fit. There are certain parameters that we look out for as physiotherapists, as medical professionals, that indicate to us whether this person is fit or whether this person is not fit. But regardless of, I've seen, okay, I run a gym, and of course by virtue of my profession I deal with a lot of people coming to keep fit and all of that. I've seen people who are tiny, slim, and who are not fit. You put them on a test. There's several tests that we do on the treadmill. You put them on the test, they can't go all the way. They're halfway panting and they're coming down. And then you get someone who looks like it's big, like the regular, what you would think, or any other person would think, oh, this person is not fit because this person is big. And you see them going all the way because they have trained their heart, they have trained their cardiopulmonary system to be able to take on the stress. So it's not about whether you are slim or you're big. It's about certain parameters, certain indicators that tell us that whether this person is fit or this person is not fit.
And those parameters, they're something that you have to probably go to a gym or something to check. Can't we just have some that we can look at ourselves and say, oh, I'm not fit, I need to do something about it?
Okay, now if you exercise, there's something we call heart rate. Okay, that's how your heart beats, how much your heart beats when your heart is pumping out blood. There's a value that is meant to be normal. If you give me there's something we call maximal exercise, there's something we call submaximal exercise. Those are parameters in the gym that you look out for. If I give somebody submaximal exercise or even maximal exercise, a person who is fit, there's a certain value that your heart rate should not exceed. Okay, if your heart rate exceeds that, that's a major indicator that the person is not fit. If your heart rate exceeds that, that means that person is not fit. You see the person panting, breathing, so fast, rapidly. So that's an indicator that the person is not fit. The value usually is 220, just a figure, 220 minus your age in years. That's the maximum heart rate that you should have when you exercise at submaximal or even maximal level. So once you get someone whose heart rate is beyond that, you know that that person is not fit. So you want to reduce the exercise or take the person through, because you can actually build up your physical fitness. By by a few things. I guess we'll get there.
Okay. Why is it even important for us to be fit? Like, some people would say, I'm fine with myself. I don't even want to know. Why should I stress myself or go through the stress of working out or something? Why is it important?
Okay. Now, physical fitness is important to be fit so that you don't want to go through your day trying to catch your breath, trying to catch up with everything you need to do. Like, you're halfway, you don't have energy. You have it's like 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. You still have a lot ahead of you, and you're tired. You're done for the day. You can't live life to the maximum if you're not fit.
Like that.
You have ideas in your head. You don't have the energy
To
execute it. And this body is all that we have to function on the surface of the earth. Okay, so you need to take care of it. It has to be fit so that you can live your life to the maximum. There's something we call chronological age. There's something we call, body age. Chronological age is how old you are. I'm 1 year old, by calendar. Your body age is how old your body is.
How
it's
can
possible.
A person tell how old
Yes,
body
there
is?
are machines that we use to test that.
Oh.
Yes, that I've seen people who are 40 years old and their body is 80 years old.
Wow.
That's to tell you that the body is on its way out. So that person could pack up at 50 chronologically when the body is 90. The body is old. So that's why you should keep fit. That's why you should make sure that you maintain the body so that you can last for long. So that you can carry out all you need to carry out. You can see your children's children, if that's,
I'm glad that we're talking about the concept of age, now as regards physical fitness. It seems as though the older a person gets, the weaker, so to say. You're talking about how sometimes you have ideas in your head and then you get tired. You go, am I going to have to do this today? It seems as though the older a person gets, the less fit they become. Is it really about, is it then about the body age, or is it the chronological age that is taking effect? Then how can the person be sure?
Now, for someone, let me start from what you started with.
Okay.
Now, the fact that someone is old doesn't mean the person cannot be fit. Now, let's talk about how you keep fit. There are three major things that you do.
Okay.
You exercise, you rest, and then you exercise, you rest, and then there's one other thing now. Exercise, rest. Basically, actually, you exercise.
What about the food?
You rest. Thank you very much. That's what I was trying to remember. And then your diet.
Okay.
It's so important. Now, for someone who has been keeping fit from, say, when he was a teenager or she was a teenager, that person, and continues, because you don't stop. Okay. It's a lifelong thing, and you continue. If the person is 70 chronologically, 60 or 70, the person might be more fit than a 30-year-old.
Body-wise,
everything-wise. The brain is sound because exercise is actually a potent weapon, if I use it that way, to keep you lasting for long. It's been shown that people who exercise regularly, research has shown that they add at least 20 years to their lifespan. So if someone is used to being physically fit, being physically active, the person exercises, it's not about how old the person is. That's why you see some people who are 80 years old and are still able to carry out their activities of daily living regularly without any fatigue, without any stress, without having to go to the doctor today, go to the doctor tomorrow. And you find a 40-year-old who is a regular customer at the hospital, or who is feeling unnecessarily tired, who is feeling so fatigued. You ask the person to do something, before 10-15 minutes into the activity, the person is tired. And you find someone who is even twice the person's age, and the person is able to do the same thing. So it's not about age per se, it's about being physically fit. And like I said, physical fitness is about what you eat, rest, and very importantly, exercise.
How do you know that you're resting? I have this watch that I use that shows me, I would have slept since like 10, and then I'll wake up around 6 or 7, and this thing will tell me I only slept for 4 hours. Thinking, please don't lie. I slept since 10. It's more than 4 hours. How do you know that you're resting?
Sleep. I'm sure you're talking about certain wristwatches that tell you REM sleep, deep sleep, and all of that. Okay, so that different sleep is in different stages.
Okay.
There's a sleep that you sleep and everything is down. Your body shuts down.
Okay. Okay.
That's the deep sleep. Then you have the one that you're still active. Your brain
You're
is still
conscious.
active. You're still in your subconscious. You're still active. That's not full rest, although that's also important. Physiologically, all the different kinds of sleep are
Yeah,
quite important. Yes, because it helps your body to rejuvenate. So you should have certain hours of all the
Each of
different
them.
stages. We call it different stages of sleep. Okay, but now when you're fatigued or you're tired, your body naturally tells you,
Okay.
because you will feel it in yourself. You won't be able to do everything that you would do normally without being too tired. Okay, and then thankfully nature has made it in a way that if you don't rest or you don't sleep for 24 hours, you will feel there's this kind of, should I call it a bit of agitation or unease that you feel. You won't be settled.
True.
You feel like there's something, you'll be a bit nervous without anything really
Happening.
creating that nervousness or anxiety. Those are like telltale signs that your brain needs to shut down. You need to rest. You need to go back to whether you sleep or you take off everything that is making you unnecessarily stressed or agitated, and then you shut down. It's actually very important. Either you sleep, or sometimes you might not even need to sleep. You might just need to let go of the steam and just
Relax.
Yes, just relax. Just get everything off your mind. Those are really important. Those short breaks are actually very important for you to rejuvenate, for your body to be able to go back to start. It's just like you drive your car. You keep driving. Many of us in Nigeria or even different parts of the world, we maintain our cars or our equipment more than we maintain ourselves.
Body.
We feel that, oh, my body can go. I'm young.
I'm feeling great.
Yeah, I'm feeling
I'm
great.
not weak.
I'm young. I'm not weak. But then you're overusing your body, overstressing your body. You're not resting. You're not giving your brain the time to recover. You're not servicing your brain, as it were, like you service your car. You just keep going. You just keep going. Imagine you have a car every morning. You just put on the ignition and then you're out. Today, tomorrow. At some point, it might not tell you because it will keep running until one day.
Everything
So for
shuts
people
down.
like me who have issues getting that deep sleep, is it advisable to use some drugs to induce it, or is there a way you can actually induce it naturally?
It's better. Look, exercise is the best form of sleep inducer or sedative,
Okay.
if I should put it like that.
Okay.
See, if you sedate yourself, you take medications, it's not natural. It's not natural. And then remember that your body also has to break down those drugs that you're taking. If there's a natural way of doing it, why don't we go that route? Exercise is the number one sedative. If you exercise, you give yourself certain minutes in the day, maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour maximum in the day, because it's not something you do for so long. It's just something, 30 minutes, 1 hour. I can tell you your sleep will be different at night. You will rest. You will really, really get into deep sleep, and then you will rest. It's one of the benefits of exercise is to combat insomnia. People who find it difficult to sleep, just come to the gym, or you don't even have to go to the gym. Good to go to the gym, but even if you cannot make it to the gym, just take a walk around, brisk walking. Do it for 30 minutes, take a break, do it for another 30 minutes. By the time you sleep in the evening or whenever you because you have worked all your muscles. Okay, you have worked your muscles, your heart has pumped, and so it's time for you to rest. And so when it's time for you to sleep, you actually sleep. You sleep properly, and then you wake up the following morning feeling properly rested.
Do we have different types of exercises? Because I know some people don't have time to exercise. They are busy from morning till evening. They can't. By the time they get home, they can't even fit in any exercise. And some people, for one reason or the other, don't want to exercise. For example, some ladies will say, "I don't want to have big muscles. I don't want to exercise. Are there some different types of exercises that people that fall in those two categories can do?
There are different kinds of exercises, depending on what your target is, depending on what your aim is. If it's for weight loss, there are exercises for that. If it's to keep fit, there are exercises for that. That's why I said being slim or being fat does not prevent anybody from exercising. You just do the kind of exercise that is good for your body or for whatever purpose that you want to exercise, because there are different things. You can also use exercise to treat different conditions, different medical conditions. So you have different kinds of exercise. For somebody who wants to keep fit, you don't want to lose weight, you just want to keep fit. You want to keep your heart working at the normal rate. You don't want it to overwork. We call some exercises cardio. Okay, those exercises are low intensity exercises. It just keeps your heart pumping. It keeps, and then of course the principle, the way it works is that the more your heart pumps, there's something we call, like, your heart becomes bigger, the muscles are hypertrophied, okay, becomes bigger, so that a little pump can push out a lot of blood. Okay, so those are kind of exercises that you want to do. That cardio exercises, it does not have any effect on your weight. It does not have effects on maybe my arms are getting bigger, or my thighs are getting bigger, or my shape is, no. Your shape is still maintained, but it targets your heart, which is really the main organ that tells us whether or not somebody is fit. So those are the kind of exercises we call cardio exercises. Things like walking around. You don't even have to go to a gym for that, okay? Walking around, you can go to a gym, you know, we have bicycles, we have treadmills that simulate just normal walking. You can do that. It's a controlled environment, and then you have somebody to supervise. That's the beauty of a gym. But if you cannot go to a gym, you can take a walk. Just go around, just make sure that it's brisk.
Like how many steps should a person take?
Let's talk about minutes now, because our steps are different. Okay, let's say you walk about 30 minutes.
Okay,
that's fine enough. That's good enough. 30 minutes, just walk around, but make sure it's brisk. When it's brisk, you walk like you're trying to catch the train. Okay, yeah. So, and then you swing your arms, you make sure that every part of your body is working. You know, that's good enough. It will task your heart, and then that would lead to physical fitness, and you're not likely to reduce you're not likely to reduce, maybe, okay, because the reason why I said that is I have some ladies that come to me, they'll tell me, oh, I don't want
to lose my
butt. Thank you. I didn't want to say that. I wasn't
There's
sure.
someone here who was saying that yesterday as well, that I want to lose my belly fat. If I work out, my bust would reduce,
will go flat.
This one will go down, and so I'm going to leave the belly fat there so that everybody's just enjoying.
There are some exercises that you can use to target your abdominals. Okay, there's so many exercises that we can use to target the abdominals. However, you see, when somebody adds on weight or you pack on weight, it's like a general body thing. I'm sure the belly fat was not the other part that the person did not want to lose, but not always that big before the belly fat came. So usually it's like a body thing, it's a general body. As you're packing the weight in the abdomen, you're packing the weight, the size in other parts of the body as well. So it might touch it a bit, but what will happen is that it firms up.
Okay.
It firms up, which I think is better. You don't want to have those other parts that is so saggy and all of that. So you want to firm it up, because when you exercise, you target your muscles, and it's muscles that firm up your body. So, and then specifically when you do the general body exercises, you can also target your abdominals. There are quite a number of exercises that target the abdominals that will ensure that you have, you know, a flat abdomen, if that's what the desire is, you know.
All right, we have been speaking with Dr. Bukola Fatudimu, who is a physiotherapist. I want to believe that today is Saturday. Everybody, if you cannot go to the gym, better find a corner now and do some exercises. Get fit. You don't want to be a sugar. You don't want to be a sugar mommy.
Even dancing.
Okay.
Dancing is a good form of exercise. Yeah, just put on some fast music in your house.
You actually sweat like that.
You know, move your body, because sometimes when you come to my
and
gym,
all these dance steps
Just
nowadays.
yeah.
You use uncle for like 30 minutes.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
I carry your body.
Yes, you know, dancing, walking. It doesn't have to be something highfalutin before you keep fit. Just dancing, and you dance for 30 minutes. You know that you've done something. You've done some exercise, and you will enjoy it. You know.
All right. Well, you've learned it. Now practice it. I know it's not easy. I know. We know it's not easy, but please give it a try. You want to keep healthy, you want to be fit, you want to be able to do all of those things that you set out, you told yourself you're going to do. You still said it yesterday. Put it into your schedule for today, even if it's later in the evening before you go to bed, so you can have deep sleep. All right, we'll take a break. Breakfast Weekend continues shortly. Stay with us.